Hey everybody, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
God damn it, you're not Kirby. You're not Kirby, you'll never will be. Deal with it.
How did you know I wasn't Kirby?
Get,
What?
what? Still,
Sakurasou, no
God
pet
damn it.
gonna Chikajo Kuchipopo Juju. Yes.
Yeah. Sakura-san no pet Nakamajo.
Something like that.
That is what you said. You boo boo beep you boo.
Vajavata.
Oh my god.
I'm having fun today. So we
Apparently.
gotta.
And you need to stop it. You're not allowed.
No! I feel so hated. Alright. This is a show we watched. How'd you like it?
I loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Okay.
I thought it was really cute.
Okay. I feel better now. I don't feel so bad about myself.
So, okay. So, if that was an indicator, yes, I do highly recommend this series. Um, One of the things I really liked about the series was the fact that there were a lot of like stories in it, or like
Yeah.
arcs, quote unquote, and they all resolved themselves within a few episodes. So they're able to have more story and more like conflicts and stuff in it.
I'm gonna add in that it didn't feel like they just shortcut those.
No, they actually
Like they're
wrapped up very nicely.
I just wanted to make sure that we specified that because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like they had story like a bunch of stories that wrapped up in like a few episodes and they all wrapped up nicely. Like they weren't rushed. It wasn't like missing any crucial details or plots points or anything like that. It was really good. Um some of the things some of the stories though kind of made like kind of made me not like the main character, the main dude, Sarata.
to be fair, Serrata has some problems.
Yeah, he does not know how to direct his frustration and anger, so he lashes out at people. Like,
I mean, to be fair, like I think that's a benefit to the show.
it is because it builds with the show and like it works with it, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, dude, you need to slow your roll.
Yeah, but like not liking the main character for those instances where the main character has those problems. Like
Oh no, I'm
it's
not saying I didn't like him.
but that's why I wanted to, jump in and say that because like
Yeah. So like it's part of his character. Like it's one of his character flaws. Every character has it. That's his biggest flaw.
yes. But like that was the reason why that the show works is because he was more human because he had those flaws.
Yes, he was like one of the only quote unquote normal ones. So okay, the whole premise is there's this one school that basically is split down the middle between the types of students. There's the normal students and the like artistically talented students. And
Yes.
there is a specific dorm for the special like troubled students, quote unquote.
It is just the dumpster fire dorm where
It's
you throw people that are just too weird to actually be able to function in society.
yes. And the dorm name is Sakurasou. And basically the main character Sarata is just he's not one of the music people for the school. He's just a normal student, but he had to go to Sakurasou because he ended up taking in a cat and the normal dorms don't allow pets.
So
And he could keep the cat if he moved into Sakurasou, and then he just kept taking in more and more cats.
Yeah, he became the crazy cat lady.
But and then the teacher that is looking over the dorm over Sakurasou, Chihiro, she has Sarata go and pick up her cousin who's moving from England to Sakurasou, and she wants Sarata to go pick her up at the train station, and um, he meet and who the cousin is. Her name is Mashiro, and yeah, she lacks no common sense. Sorry, she lacks any form of common sense.
She's like one step above Potato, only because she can pick up a pencil.
And the whole thing behind the series is Sarata has to basically take care of her like she's a pet.
Because that's kind of how she functions.
Yeah, but she is like this beautifully gifted, like ungodly good painter, and she moved to Japan to be a manga artist because that's what you do apparently.
I apparently.
Yeah, and like the whole series around like Sarata coming to realize like he likes the dorm, he likes the people in it, taking care of Mishiro, kind of learning what he wants to do with himself.
Yeah, it's not so much a coming of age, but more of a coming of mind.
Yeah, like it's very good, and like you meet like all the other different residents and stuff, which all of the residents of Sakurasou are awesome. Like I liked every character in this series.
Um, I don't know. The student council seemed a little weird.
Like they
I
they
wasn't.
kind of needed to be though.
I wasn't. But like, I wasn't a fan of their. Oh no, that wasn't student council. I'm thinking of the other one. Uh, who was it that was the other person? Because there's okay. So there's Misaki, who
I loved her.
I had a feeling you would. Um, hold on. Who was your favorite?
Nanami.
Nanami.
She was without a doubt my favorite. Absolutely like I saw her and like I just fell in love. I loved her so goddamn much. And she was the only normal one in the series. Nanami was the one wanting to be a voice actress.
Yep, I remember that. Because
Like
Sarada was the one who was crushing on her super hard.
she was crushing on him, and then Sarada had a thing for Mashiro.
Mm,
Well, he kind of
no.
for both.
No, like, he cared about Mashiro, but, like, was crushing on Nanami. Like, he saw Mashiro more as, like, a pet. Again, more like a pet or like a, like a
But at
child.
the
Like, not.
at the end of the series, like Sarada flat out just shouts to Mashiro to try to get it, like as he's like trying to like tell her how he feels. He flat out just says, "I love you."
Okay, that's at the end. I'm talking, like, earlier in the
Oh,
series. Earlier in the series, like, it's Sarada is after Nanami and Mashiro is just like the chore.
I never felt like Sarada was after Nanami in any sort of way. Like it was always the other way around. And it just kind of worked out that like Sarada kind of started feeling like, oh, I think I might kind of like her, but like I never felt like he was actually like crushing on her. He cared about her because she was his friend.
Yeah, no, I think I saw it the other way around, but that could just be me.
Yeah, but regardless, like I loved Nanami. Like she was so goddamn cute. I loved her so much.
I'm sorry, but the 10 out of 10 was Rita and Ryu.
Oh my god,
That
that was so fucking great.
that shit was the fucking best.
I love, and on top of that, Maid-chan coming in.
Which one?
Ryu's AI, little maid, like, auto-respond
Oh
program.
yeah, yeah. The AI is getting jealous as shit. Rita's just like, nah, I'm getting him outside.
He will be mine. And I love like when they first see her off at the airport, he does like a sneak attack or she does like a sneak attack on Ryu and just like and kisses him. And like he's just has this really big like almost fear of women or dislike of women.
Oh yeah, he is just shut in, shut in, shut in.
Yeah, it almost feels more of a fear.
Yeah, kind
And
of.
and like the thing is Rita is this like bombshell blonde English girl that like all the guys would fall for, and like Ryu's just like get the hell away from me, and he's just this cooped up like programming nerd
I
that
think
like Rita falls for, and I loved it. I'm like,
yeah,
of course it was him.
it had to be. In all honesty, actually, what I've noticed is that happens sometimes, just because the person's not used to being rejected.
Exactly.
So the
So it's like,
person's
oh,
like,
I actually have to work for this. Yeah, so like it was so great, and like Ryu was like one of my favorite, another one of my favorite characters, just because of how much, like how bluntly like honest he was, and like how much he helped out.
oh yeah, no, like again, there was a lot of people finding themselves in this show, which is definitely what we needed in like in terms of these dormitory shows.
Oh my God! At the very last episode when they re-drop Rita off back at the airport or whatever, like Ryu just like kind of like flinches when she like reaches her hand out, and she's just like, I just wanted to give you a handshake. So he like reaches
Yo,
out, grabs his hand. She just like pulls him in and just like tackles him. And, like
fucking
everybody
trap.
around is just cheering, like yeah.
Like Ryu, fucking rape the kid, cause he ain't doing it. No, he ain't doing it willingly. Like it's like,
Like
yay!
yeah, go Rita.
Good lord, it's
Oh my
so
God.
bad. That's so bad.
And then you had Misaki and Jean.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. I didn't. I personally didn't like that one as much.
Like as individual characters, I liked them, but like just the reoccurring thing, like it made sense in a way, like why he was so against like trying to be with her.
I the thing was is I found that whenever they were the center, the show like slowed down to a grind.
Yeah, like it did slow down a little bit, but like at the same time, it wasn't like bad.
Yeah, it didn't subtract anything, but I think there could have been a stronger. They could have made stronger characters for that, like
Yeah,
characters I could care about.
yeah. I don't know. Like I said, individually, both of them were like real. I liked them as characters, just like their personalities.
I just found them weak.
I don't know. I liked Misaki's like goofy, like off the wall shenanigans.
Yeah, I just don't understand. Like, I guess the logic that I have behind it is that a character like Jin wouldn't be forcing himself into that kind of thing,
Mm,
because at some points it just didn't feel like it was worth it for him.
yeah, but like I said, I'm not talking about like their whole relationship thing.
Yeah, no, like the characters themselves were solid, but like the what I'm saying is their relationship seemed like way more forced than it should have been.
Yeah.
Like in a show where you have these wonderful dynamics, for example, Ryu, Rita, Nanami, Sarada, and Mashiro, like where you have these wonderful dynamics, that one seemed out of place.
I'm kind of glad they didn't like focus on it until a little bit towards like the middle-ish, late-ish half of the series.
Yeah, it's again. I just think it was one of the weaker parts of the show.
Yeah, and like to me, it wasn't that weak, so I mean that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like it still was kind of like just kind of get over it at some point,
Mm-hmm.
but because like they made the point like it was just like a reoccurring thing that like they come to a conclusion about it, or like Misaki does, and then immediately she like just falls back into her slump or whatever over the same thing that she already like made a choice on or something.
Yeah.
It was just weird, but then you had the stereotypical like just irresponsible like teacher.
Yeah. I mean, in all fairness, you can't really like.
No, I liked her. I thought she was funny.
Yeah, I don't think that trope was in poor taste here. I mean, there's a
No,
lot.
like
There's a lot that's like, oh, it's just a trope. It's a trope. Teacher that doesn't care, or like it's a trope, whatever. Caretaker, whatever. But like in that case, it made more sense to go with the stereotypical doesn't care because it made the relationships between the characters flow better.
oh yeah, like without a doubt. But like it's just like you see that you just see it done so much, and like I like, and like some series don't do it very well, but I thought this one did it very well.
Yeah.
Because like it's the fact that like it's the whole trope of, oh, she doesn't care, but like she does things in the background that they don't know about, in which it does show that she does care and she is trying.
Yeah. Or like I guess my thing is that it pops up every once in a while, so it's not like the teacher's just not there. Because, like, you could just have a teacher not be there and just never mention her, and then it'd be fine. But, like, she pops up in the story, so you feel that the character should have some sort of impact on the show. And she.
like the teacher in SYD.
Could we not? Is that an option?
Anyways.
Good fucking lord. Oh, but like you do see that every once in a while, like as as a plot device, her being lazy isn't, or her being disinterested or whatever. It it's not the main plot point for why she's there.
Yeah.
Because that's where I have a problem with that trope. Is like they'll be like, "Oh, well, we'll go to the teacher and the teacher will fix it." And then every time they go to the teacher because they think the teacher will fix it, the teacher does nothing. Like that tends to be the shows that where that trope falls flat, is because like, "Oh, you made an uncaring character," which means they shouldn't even be in the show because it's literally just filler time. Where you actually see like when she is showing up, like she is actually in some sort of function or doing something.
Yeah. Like she is part of the cast.
Yes.
She's not just like a side character.
I should say a meaningful part of the cast.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, because again, that's been my huge problem with those. Is like, oh, well, we have this this uncaring teacher. Let's go to her with this problem because she'll help with it or give advice or fix it or whatever. And then the person's like, I don't care. And like, oh, okay, we've learned this whatever character is literally fucking worthless, and I've wasted my entire 5 minutes of explaining the situation to her completely mute. Because now you're gonna have to find another character and explain the same 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I
But
mean, I guess there are ways to do that, but I don't know. I like how they did it here. So
yeah. So we're in agreement that like the best characters without a doubt were Ryu
Rita,
and yeah, Rita were fantastic. Like
no doubt.
me personally, Nanami was my favorite. Like I take it Rita was yours.
Um. Oh, it's toss up between Rita and Maid because their fights were fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Like
Maid was-
the AI might actually take the cake.
I just love when she was like trying to talk to Ryu or whatever, and May just puts up like a giant wall or like a giant like riot shield.
Well, like, okay, so part of the reason is because at the beginning Sarada is talking or is trying to get to talk to Ryu because he wants to start doing video game design stuff. And so his only contact with Ryu is Maid. And the Maid's like, the fuck do you keep bothering him for? Figure it out, dipshit. Gave you the books. Like,
I
like,
know, May
like
is
the
awesome.
Maid's just like, fuck you, asshole. I'm just like, wow, that is the most aggressive AI I've ever fucking seen in my life. I love
It's
it.
so great.
Love it.
Oh my god, I just love how she gets jealous.
She does. Like, it's that's why I don't know, like part of the thing is like out of the humanized characters. You knocking over there?
Hmm?
Did you just knock over there? I heard something.
Oh no, I accidentally like bumped my headset.
Oh, I was just like, what the fuck's going on? All right. No, but like the reason why I'll say and this is a theme with me. So this is just a me thing. But like when it comes to shows, if I watch a show and there is an AI robot like whatever and that synthetic life form or something that's not supposed to be alive is more human than the cast, like it sings to me in all sorts of ways. For example, I have examples. So Maid in this show, Nano, Nichijou.
Okay, dude, you
Uh,
can't. I was gonna say, Nano is pretty much a human.
but she is a robot. Like it is consistently brought up that she is a robot in AI.
All right, move on.
Then there's what was some of the other ones? Because there were some. I'm trying to remember what the American cartoon was. Um, there were a couple of them. Anyway, but those
Big O,
we'll just leave those two. What?
Big O.
Big O?
Have you never heard or seen Big O?
I can't remember.
Oh man, there's a character in there that she's pretty much just like an android or a robot, and she's one of the main cast.
Yeah. Anyway, the ones that cuz like there's the ones that are like, "Oh, it's a robot AI, it's learning, so it's just very robotic and stiff and like it makes sense, right?" But like when all the other characters are less human than the robot and the robot's like holding shit together, like I love that. It's just it's so good.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
oh, I was thinking Archer. the AI that the AI waifu, that
What?
the mad scientist built like a
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Yep.
good fucking lord, that shit's hilarious. I love that
Krieger's wife.
Krieger's wife, exactly. Just like I love that the whole like just way more has their shit together than the people around them.
Krieger created a realistic enough hologram that the state of New York is legally allowing him to marry.
Oh, it's so good. But I digress. I'm gonna leave that there. I thought it was. I liked the show. I don't think it's gonna reach any of my top 5 shows or even
Oh no,
close.
but it
But
was good.
I think it's yeah. I'd say if someone was looking for something in the genre, this would definitely be one of my picks for the genre.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah,
just
like the series is it's fairly lighthearted. It's got like a little bit of romance in it, and like it's a very cute series in my opinion.
yeah. But sometimes that's all you need, especially after some of the other stuff that we've had recently. School days.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
yeah,
Let's keep this show rolling. Um, there should be a thing that we're doing.
yeah. So I'm going to give you. Oh man, I'm glad that they made this into an anime. Um, I'm giving you Nande Koko ni Sensei ga, or Sensei, why the hell are you here?
I'm literally just. Oh, hey! I actually spelled that right. The hell did I do? I'm amazing. I'm the best. I literally just threw it. Like I didn't know it. I just threw it in my Google, and it was just like, "Hey, did you mean this?" Yeah, I did.
So, it's a series that actually just came out recently. Like, I'm looking at this now, and episode 12, which was, I'm guessing, the last of the season, came out like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, oh my God! I am so glad I didn't just click on the first result.
So,
Don't do that, kids. Don't don't click on the
this
first result.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the manga at least is very adultish. It's not meant for kids.
All right. I mean
It's
that's
a very ecchi series,
yeah. I
or
assume
ichi,
so.
or however you want to pronounce
Dude,
it.
I'm gonna have to ask you if there's a particular site to watch this on because I don't know at this point. Because like I'm looking it up. Like I can see the show, but I don't see where I can watch it. So
Yeah, I'll let you.
all
I'll
right,
tell you later and stuff.
all
So
right. You'll send me something. All right, and yeah, sounds good.
yeah, so we will
Watch
be back for then.
that'll be a show that we watch and then talk about.
Yeah, yeah, it will be.
It'll be very awkward. Yeah, yeah. Finger guns, knife hand.
2 thumbs up. Hey,
Hey.
but so I.
Oh yeah. Bye. Nailed it.